Is so first of all, happy Pride Month, like bitch. They always wanted to erase us, make us disappear, but bitch, we're stronger than ever, so know that you're worthy and you're loved and be a boss, bitch. Anyways, first of all, I finally got my ears pierced, like bitch. I wanted to do this like for a long time, and I'm so glad I finally did. Like, girl, I have to wear these for 15 days, but that's besides the point. And I'm dying. Just kidding. Anyways, since it's Pride Month and all, I just wanted to share a quick story time and like maybe give some other trans people, femme gays, or anything you identify as, like a lift, and some self-worth. Because this is gonna be story time about an insecure little guy who didn't want me because I'm trans. Like, bitch. Ovo će biti story time o jadnom liku koji je u ormaru i nije želio biti sa mnom zato što sam trans i zato što on misli da sam muško. Like, bitch. First of all, I like these guys message me left and right, and I just respond for like, for fun. I never even thought about meeting. And this guy is living like further away from me anyways, and I shouldn't have responded, but I was like, whatever, it could be fun, I'm bored anyways. So, and he's from Austria, I don't know how to say it. Anyways, and he was like, oh, like, bitch, these are the worst scum ever. Like, he was literally saying like in detail what he would do to me, how he likes me, like, and all the sexual stuff. Like, girl, keep your little pee-pee down. And he's literally like, he's like 32, 33, but he looked 20 something. And then he was like, oh, can I get your number or something? Can we chat somewhere else? And usually I never give my number. I should have like, he asked for Facebooks and stuff like that. And it's like, girl, I don't send anything to anyone. And then I gave him my phone number, like, whatever. And he literally, like, that's when I realized he's so toxic. Like, girl. No, actually, the first red flag was when he said he lives with his mother. Like, bitch, he's 33 and living with his mother. Like, what? And that's on being a mama's boy. Bukvalno čim je rekao da živi sa majkom, to je odmah red flag i odmah sam ga trebala blokirati. Like, bitch, da imaš 33 godine da živiš sa majkom, like, to je tako sramotno. Ja bih ga nije umrla, nego to sebi dozvolila. Anyways, and then I realized he's toxic because through messages, he sent me some weird stuff. Like, he definitely has a kink for feminine people, for femme gays, trans, transdresser, and etc. Like, bitch. And he was like, oh, saying what he would do to me, like, bitch. And then I caught him. There was one thing he said, like, bitch, I'll put the screenshot over here. Bukvalno, ovaj lik mi je tako pričao kao u detaljima šta bi on meni radio. Živi sa majčicom, like, bitch, kao prvo. A kao drugo, ima kink za ove femme osobe kao ja, ili trans, ili crossdresser. I slao mi je, šta su mu slao, like, fuj, znači, ovdje ću pustiti sve screenshotove. Anyways, as you can see from messages, like, bitch, toxicity, like, he's the epitome of fragile masculinity, bitch. Like, he's fragile man, Ingo can handle a boss-ass bitch like me. He literally thought I would be, like, a secret, and he, like, was saying, like, I caught him, and I was like, oh, he said, like, oh, I like femme gays or whatever, trannies. He called us trannies, and he doesn't consider us female. First of all, that's transphobia. And he said something along the line, as you can see from the pictures, that he could never be seen with a person like that in public. And I was like, why? Because in Austria it's LGBTQ friendly, as far as I know, and he's just so in his own mindset. He's like, oh, actually, can we talk? And I added him on Viber or whatever, and he was like, can we talk on Instagram? He literally doesn't have an Instagram profile of his own. He made a fake one so people don't find out he's like in a closet. Like, girl, this is crazy. Bukvalno je toliko insecure, jormagiću ma gejčina, ili šta god daje, kaže da je bi. Bukvalno tražio da da pišemo na Instagramu, jer on nema svoj pravi profil Instagrama, već ima lažni. I tako se sakriva. Like, bitch. And I was like, no, I was gonna add you on Viber. I'm not gonna give you my real Instagram if you're not gonna give me yours. Point blank, period. And then he said something along the line, oh, actually, can you change your profile picture? I cannot be seen talking to a dude. Dude, like, bitch, you cannot be seen talking to me? And that's when I fucking flipped off. Like, girl, I'm not gonna be anyone's secret, and neither should you. This is a message for all my trans queens, or like femme gays, or whatever you are. Don't stoop so low to be somebody's secret. Know your self-worth and love yourself and be that boss bitch. I'm never gonna be nobody's secret. Like, he's that down low guy. He pretends he's so mask, and he's so macho, but he literally is scared of just talking to me. He's like, oh, what if somebody sees I'm talking to a dude? Like, bitch. I lost it. Bukvalno ovaj lik je toliko insecure, jormaru, ona gejčina, pederčina, da je rekao, kao promijeni sliku profila na Viberu, ne mogu biti viđen da pričam sa nekim ko je muško. Like, bitch, koliko možeš samo insecure biti. I ja sam mu rekla kao, za neko drugi koristi tvoj telefon i zašto se stidiš sebe. I on je rekao, ljudi, svakog zna, kao pričat će, like, bitch. And that's where he went to garbage, as you can see by messages. I put him in his place, as I should. Like, ain't nobody gonna mistreat me, bitch. I'm a powerful boss-ass queen. And I know my self-worth. And people really think, and these guys, these pathetic ass men, really think I'm speaking for me, that we're gonna fall for their dick, their average dick. Like, bitch, you really think I give a shit? I don't even get attracted to that. I get attracted to money. And when they're not successful, when he's like living with his mommy, that was instant no for me. Like, bitch. Like, you can have the biggest, like, dick ever, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna meet up with you if you're toxic, because I know my self-worth, and I'm not gonna be anyone's secret. If they ain't remember my trans queens and femme gays and anybody in similarity, don't let men mistreat you. Like, if they ain't ready to treat you, to go out with you in public, and want you to be their little secret and treat you like they're just a kink and they would never and could never be seen with you, toss that garbage where it belongs. Because you are worthy and you are loved and you deserve better, and not some like pathetic little man with fragile masculinity using you for his sexual pleasure, like, bitch. And the worst thing is, then he was like, oh, maybe we might not even talk that much, blah, blah, blah. He like sent me a link to some website where it's like, oh, it's good. And he said, it's good that you are so picky and like don't want to have sex with anybody, but like, you should have fun and you should dress up in heels and thongs and like do that kinky stuff to attract, like you'll attract older men. Like, bitch, just the thought of it disgusts me. Ugh. Like, so fucking gross. And bukvalno, like, on je insecure little bitch. I ne mogu da vjerujem da je to meni kako da promijenim sliku profila zato što se ne može vidjeti, da ne može biti viđen da priča sa mnom. Sa nekim ko je muško. Like, bitch. Zapamtite, ovo je poruka za sve moje trans kraljice, femgeve i slično. Nikada nemojte pasti tako nisko da budete nečija tajna. Ako nije spreman da vas pokaže u javnosti, da bude sa vama, ili bar da se izveče na ručak ili bilo šta, šutnite to smeće gdje pripada i pošaljite ga. Odakle je došlo? Jer zaslužujete puno bolje i mi nismo ničija tajna i ničiji kink, because like there's a lot of toxicity dating in LGBTQ. Like literally I'm over it. Like I don't care. Like before I was hopeful I would find somebody, and I was like, I didn't even want to find somebody, but I was like, you know, whatever. But now it's like I don't want anybody because they're all trash. Like I'm grateful because like they really showed me that even when I say all men, I mean all men. All men are trash. I don't care. Like they're gay, bi, disgusting. When they act like they're so masculine and shit, they're literally straight men in disguise, and they want you and say what they would do to you, but they would never be seen in public with you. You got the wrong one, honey. You got the wrong bitch, because this diva ain't nobody's secret, and I'm not gonna stoop so low to go and let some man mistreat me like that and misgender me. No, honey, you are nothing. You're a small dick. You live with your mother. Like, literally. 30 years old and living with his mother. I would literally, like, I'm dying of embarrassment for him. Insecure little bitch. And these bitches deserve to be outed. Ovakvi jadnici u ormaru zaslužuju da budu autovani. I bit će autovani, kogod se meni takav javi, koji me tretira kao da sam objekat. Jer isto su kao oni bijedni žohari, stritaši, ovi muški zgobidani, homofobi i gaseri, samo što su gejčne. U ormaru. I znajte samo da svi ovi gaserčići, većina njih, i ovi što se prave tako mask i u javnosti su homofobični pred svojim drugim homofobičnim drugovima i smijavaju nekoga kao ja i ove druge. Upravo ih takvi privlače, ali se oni kriju i nikada to ne bi smjeli reći. Tako da, kukavice, uvijek ostaje kukavice. Remember, bitch, they're like pretending to be homophobic in front of their friends and are mocking us, but they like us and they secretly want to date us. Not date us, be with us. And like, for them, we're just like a thing, or sexual pressure or whatever, like, bitch. And they see us as kink. Not this queen, because I am so above and I know my self-worth and I love myself and I'm never gonna stoop so low, like, ever. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even care about men. Like, men disgust me in general. I just like the idea of a successful man treating me like a queen and giving me everything. That's what I'm asking for. Other than that, I literally don't care. I'm asexual. I hate them. They're trash. And they should all be put in cages. All men are trash. I don't put any exceptions, except for femgays. Because they're more like women-like and they support women and women's rights. All the others are trash and I literally couldn't give a shit about you. Anyways, that was my rant. Hope you enjoyed this little story time. I hope you learned something from it because, bitch, love yourself and know your self-worth and don't lower yourself for anybody and for any men. Because we don't need them. Like, we don't need men in our lives. Like, we really don't. They're nothing. They're useless. Like, what good they are for? Like, bitch, literally nothing. They're just wallets. And if they cannot pay up, toss the garbage away. So, yeah. Thank you for watching this story time. I love you. We're gonna have a great Pride Month. and I'm proud to be trans, non-binary queen. So yeah, I got my ears pierced. Life is great. See you in the next one. Bye bye, bitches. Mwah.